It's my way, it's my way, it's my way.
So, you've been looking for a fun, entertaining, and educational stream centered around aviation, space, and sci-fi with some art and variety tossed in. Well, you've made it. Welcome to the Zulu Group. I am your host, Commander Zman. My stream time is Monday through Friday at 9:30 p.m. Eastern. This interactive stream is always inclusive and lighthearted, with a focus on capture for educational content creation across all platforms.
Austin Powers, like, I think I'm in one of those situations.
When I say everything aviation, I mean just that. From space to air combat, carrier operations, and remote control, there's always something new to experience when you come into the chat.
Sure, buddy.
I don't understand how, like, when I'm not playing with y'all, I get like MVP all the time, get like 9 and 10 kills. And then when I play with y'all, I get like 1 and 2.
Because we steal them from you.
Discretion is advised. Like, we'll leave it up to you, but you gotta know about this stuff before getting into this whole thing, you know? I mean, straight up, one guy gets his face bitten off by a raccoon, and we show it. Oh man, do we show it.
Watch out! Oh, shoot! Get out! What?
With them, and so marker, clackerboard. I'm coming in. You ready? Here we go.
I am so ready. The dance moves. How about a little bit of dance moves, Kegs?
Oh, you guys could hear that. I forgot.
I don't dance, buddy.
I do. All night.
Yeah.
What the? What fart? Did Fart Quad leave a bomb in here or what?
It does smell. It does smell a little bit. It does smell a little bit. I mean, I thought it was me, but
Like, first my ready room and now like here. So what's up, guys? How are you doing?
pretty good. We just want to let you know, Legs.
He's cool.
He's Keg.
And he's Legs. And real quick, before we get started today, real important from us, everyone, a good friend of ours by the name of Darren, going through throat cancer for a second time. If everyone just take a moment to give him a prayer, we greatly appreciate it. Thank you so much from us. We really appreciate that.
Salute to Darren. Good luck to you, sir. For those of you who pray, please keep him in your prayers.
So what's up, Mr. Z-Man? Thank you for having us on, by the way.
Oh, dude, that's what this community is all about, is meeting new people, hanging out with them, and collaborating. We're collaborating all the time. So
Dude, it's an honor for everything you've done, for real, man. And just as a person, couldn't ask for a better host.
just a
But-
guy who likes airplanes, brother. You know this.
Same thing. Look at the profile. But here's the problem: we have an A.M.A. for you, my good sir.
Especially,
We'll let it build a little
especially
bit.
F.A. Crusaders.
Yeah. I have proof of that too. I have a fake Crusader picture.
in all seriousness, like, first question, right?
Yeah.
First question: can you explain what it's like to be shot off and land on an aircraft carrier?
Insane. It's,
What's it like though?
So when you go from zero, it's like a roller coaster ride with a really loud thud when you're taking off. It's insane. It's like being like if I could just imagine in my head what it's like to be shot out of a cannon, like one of those circus performers. That's pretty much what it feels like.
Well,
And then
for people who don't know your struggle, and maybe your fans do, but what held you back from being in the front seat?
my eyesight. Yeah, my eyesight. I was 2300. I was telling you last night, I have a Daredevil tattoo because my life was always hindered by my eyesight. I had my original orders to go into the Navy were supposed to be in November of '93 as a rescue swimmer. So I was going to jump out of helicopters, and they called me like 2 weeks before I was supposed to ship out, and they're like, "Hey, they changed the eye qualifications, so your orders are canceled. You're no longer allowed." So at that point, I could have said, "All right, well, I'm not going in the Navy," but I was like, I just want to work on airplanes, man. I'm a guy who loves airplanes. I always have been. My dad, 28 years in the Navy and flying on aircraft, and so yeah, I went back in. I said, "Well, get me on airplanes. I don't care what it takes." So I became an AD was my rate, and I was a jet mechanic, and then went from there.
The thing is, you mentioned like up to 100 maybe cats and traps.
Yeah,
like
cats.
that to me, just you're lucky, bro.
It was an
I had the same
experience.
problem. Like the Navy was into me, body size, but my eyes held me back, and it's really weird how we find,
Mhm.
each other through life. But
That's-
I guess another curious question, since we know your background, like you kind of touched on it. What was the legacy like with your family? Like you told me that personally. I don't know if you want to touch on it, but
So my dad was 28 years. He was in 59 to whenever the Cuban Missile Crisis was. That's 62?
68,
62.
something like
No, it was early 60s. Kennedy died in 63 or 64. Anyways,
60. Yeah.
He was in active duty when right out of high school into the Cuban Missile Crisis, and they forcibly extended him. And he started on P-2Vs and P-3 Orions, but yeah, I'm fourth generation. My grandfather, my great grandfather, my dad, and now I have a niece in the Naval Academy, so she's going to be the first naval officer. So she'll be fifth generation. It's pretty amazing. My brother's.
What's
daughter.
amazing is being able to talk to you, like, and your family, but here's the deal.
Joust, how are you, sir?
I don't know if you want to talk about it, but there's a long line of you and your family being patriots. I'm talking prior to even your father.
Yeah.
Is it okay to touch on that?
I mean, so my grandfather, I don't know too much about my great grandfather, honestly. I just know that he had served. So my grandfather, though, he was also Navy. He was a seaman. I was never a seaman. Me and my dad were both airmen. I'm second generation naval aviation. My dad was first, and my grandfather, I know he did a lot of work with the Merchant Marines and ensuring transport over across the Atlantic into the European theater. So
That's a dangerous life too.
Yeah.
I just imagine like a cameraman in World War II. That's kind of what the Merchant Marines were doing, only worrying about U-boats. So one last question before I let somebody else take the floor and maybe have a question. You mentioned something to me that was kind of important, and I don't know that this is fair, but you live on the East Coast near the birth of our country.
right,
Abraham Lincoln had a birthday.
yeah, no doxing.
Who also had a birthday.
Yeah, no doxing.
No doxing. No, not at all. What I'm saying is, maybe you were born to be a patriot, and I just thank you.
Well, I appreciate it. It's hard. I'm kind of like a humble guy. I don't really think of myself in that way. I'm often told that I've had a life of service because I got out of the military and now I've been a fireman for 20 years. So, it's just you gotta kind of give back to the community that brought you up. I feel, and I feel the same way about the MetalStorm community. You guys have been awesome since I've been here, and so I try and give back as best I can. And
dude, you've spent at least hours and hours, to make this happen. You told me like, hey, I got this. Take the night off. Just be you.
Yeah.
That right there is just that's the kind of people that I want to be around. We've had private conversations, and yeah, dude, like you're the best.
It's the life of the streamer, man. Like the guys who take this stuff seriously, like I do, like they put their heart and soul into it, because this is my content. You know what I mean? And I have told you in private conversations, I make content that I would enjoy watching. So
exactly.
I try and make everything visually interesting so that people have something to look at besides my ugly guff.
I don't know about ugly, but full circle. Who are the creators that you watch like online? Like not mainstream. Like who's your favorite creators? Like what's your favorite content in general? You don't have to shout anybody out, but if you want to, go for it. I mean,
well, I listen to a lot of podcasts because I do a lot of commuting for my job. Not as much as Kegs, obviously, who's driving with his dog there, but I listen to a lot of podcasts. I like a lot of true crime podcasts when I'm driving, and I listen to the Fat Electrician on YouTube.
I know Fat Electrician,
he's
but
awesome.
the true crime thing, or Kegs, you know about the true crime thing.
There's one my wife listens to, but for the life of me right now, I can't remember the name of it, and she'd probably smack me because we've listened to like 1,000 hours of it probably. It's one of those ones where it's right on the tip of my tongue right now. Obviously, with me being in Hounds, I'll throw out the W podcast. They do a fantastic job having all kinds of different guys on for the Hound community. So I'll shout them out real quick. Great people to do business with, real cool. Not even remotely close to planes, but hey, they use GPS, so Garmin, there we go. I also just found out you guys know a hell of a lot more about your families than I do. Most of mine can't even figure out what generation destroyed the papers for my family.
Oh, geez.
So that's a plus. Well, so that was back during the whole anti-Native American crap at the start of the century, turn of the century shit. Pardon my language. I'm not sure how you are
you're
on
good.
Your stream.
Nope, we're labeled mature.
Probably should have. Okay, should have asked that question first. My bad.
Nope.
Anyway, but yeah, so all that got destroyed. So we don't even know like what our background is at all. I have nothing. I have no idea. So, congratulations to you guys for being informed. I would like to throw a question at you though, there, Z.
Sure, man.
You I don't know if you've ever participated, but if you have or have had the thought,
I've never been in the Communist Party. Oh wait, that's a different question.
Yes. Well, I mean, I guess I can't. I guess you're like Oppenheimer. You must be like Oppenheimer. I'll come check it out, but I'm not going to join.
Yeah.
Yeah, my wife is. No, I'm just kidding.
By the way, Cool-Kegs on tap full time, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But no, if you had the opportunity, would you rather go running with a bunch of beagles, or you want to go put a bear up a tree and punch it in the nose on the way down?
Run up a tree with a bunch of beagles, or put what?
No, so run rabbits with a bunch of these little fuckers.
Yeah.
Or take a bunch of the big hounds and go put a bear up a tree, but when the bear comes out of the tree, you got to punch it in the nose.
Oh,
No,
I
skip messing with bears, man. I play with the dogs.
Yes, that's the answer.
Bears are just pigs with claws. It's okay.
Yeah. Well, what was that grizzly man that like all they found of him was his
I was just watching the documentary with my wife earlier. We were laughing hysterically.
Yeah.
Keep in mind, though, this is coming from the guy.
This should be a bike. I'm just saying.
This is coming from the guy who has punched a black bear in the nose.
Yeah.
Nah. Nah.
It's not that big of a deal. What?
Yeah, no,
What?
I'll
okay,
pass
you're fine.
on now. I'll leave that up to you, dude. Like,
Z-Man and I, we'll go the rabbit. It's
I tell you
fun.
what. I tell you what. I tell you what. You guys could all come hunting with me. I'll make sure you're safe, and you can do all of the above.
yeah, I'll hang out with you while you do it, but I'm not punching a bear in the nose.
Look, dude, I have a drum. I have a
It's
drum.
like rite of passage. What you got to do is you got to break its nose and take blood from it, and then you blood yourself.
How are you with heights? Are you good with heights?
I mean, I was a roofer.
Yeah. So, can you climb a 110-foot aerial ladder with 90 pounds of gear on and a tool in your hand?
Sure, let's send it.
All right, you do
legs
that,
fit.
and
I know
I'll
legs
go
fit.
with you and punch a bear in the nose.
I know Legatus.
Okay.
I know Legatus can. What do you do
Legatus-
for a living, Leg?
Yeah, climbing ladders is something I do quite often. If not that, I'm in aerial boom working on the side of a building, 100,
Oh,
200 feet up in the air.
It's only a small world on the CKPC, but seriously, like Legs like lives in the air, but sort of not like you did in the military. it's really odd.
So, Nightshaded is in chat. She's also a streamer here on Twitch. If I could get one of my mods to throw her a shout out.
Yay!
She was,
Nightshade.
she was with you guys
Nightshade.
last week.
We love them.
Yeah, she's awesome. But she asked a question: through all the generation, what's your favorite airplane? Which one do you think is the coolest looking? I mean, it's pretty obvious. It's like,
Is it though?
Yeah,
well,
I mean,
if we're talking
I
about
wear it,
best
right?
aircraft and coolest, that's two questions. So coolest looking, in my opinion, is the Bearcoat or whatever from Russia. You know, the forward swept wings. That's awesome. It reminds me of the X-plane
yeah.
from X-Men.
SU-47. Yep.
That's the one.
Best plane ever in the world, though. I mean, that's pretty obvious. F-22.
Nah.
Oh, the 14 is still, dude. Look, I am so sad that
Okay.
they canceled the Super Tomcat program because seriously, it's still the best plane in the world. But the F-22 has capabilities. Apparently,
Objectively-
it's
Objectively, you're not wrong, but I'm gonna have to say no. Both of your picks.
you're
Oh.
wrong.
I'm not actually, and I can prove it because in World War II, I think the
Oh,
coolest looking plane would have
B-51
been the
Mustang.
ME-163 Comet. Even though it wasn't necessarily a plane, I thought that was pretty cool. It was innovative. It looked
Now you're
interesting,
gonna
and it
British.
crashed a shit ton.
Joust is telling
You're
us
gonna
we're
offend the
all
British
wrong.
then.
We're all wrong. It's the A6. He said right there in chat.
I'm gonna say the A6 is like absolutely an F-22.
A10. A10.
I mean, there's an argument
How-
that it is probably one of the most powerful planes in MetalStorm. At least the rocket armament on it is just insane. But
I love it.
Well,
If you ever saw
let's shout out what game. What game was it?
MetalStorm,
Yeah. What's
Yeah.
MetalStorm? Where's it available?
MetalStorm is a free-to-play PvP 5 vs 5 online game that's available on PC on the Epic Store, on iOS, and on Google Play.
100%
For
perfect.
Android.
Hey, Cave.
No, what else we need is a P-47 Thunderbolt.
Well, what else you need for the channel?
Oh, Jesus.
You need
You
Jesus?
gotta give me a better lead than that.
So,
Just kidding. No, so for all of us from the Cool-Kegs podcast, do us a favor, like this video, subscribe to the page, and hit that noti bell. The beagle will love you. Do it for the beagle. Look at the nose. Look at the
beagle.
camera, girl. Look at
Do it
look
for the
at
beagle.
look at. Boop the snoot. Boop
we
the
shut
snoot.
down the
Alright, girl.
Patreon. We shut down the Patreon. Just give us a click. That's all we want.
Yeah.
Same thing with Uzi. Same thing with Uzi. Like, you deserve just the click. You're not out here trying to, sell stuff. But at the same time,
I'm just a guy who likes airplanes. But if you want to follow
there
me,
you go.
click the follow button. If you want to subscribe, that's cool too. You know where to find
If
me.
you don't subscribe, we can't be friends. So I'm just saying that.
Well, I guess I can hit the end button.
I gotta do
You
this.
better
I gotta do this quick, guys.
Subscribe.
Guys, I
You
gotta do
personally
this.
better subscribe.
I gotta do this quick. So Joust is in chat, and I just made him a new emote for my subscribers, and he's not subbed currently, so I just threw him a gifted sub. So everybody who's in chat, if you could, if you're sub, he's gifting and gifting.
No, I'm
subs.
hurt because Joe's not subbing to you.
He normally was. He probably just he probably used the Twitch Prime subscription is free. If you guys are unaware, like that, the Twitch Prime, you're essentially taking all the money out of Jeff Bezos' penis rockets and putting it into my stream. So
I do.
If you have Twitch Prime, subscribe to the channel for free and pull Jeff Bezos' penis rocket money away from him. I would appreciate it. But yeah, just gifting some subs across the. I don't have my alerts turned on because we're recording here. But
you're doing so good. Yeah, this is great. Like you being a pro. But Joust, I love you. Thank you for messaging us too. Yeah, keep doing it.
There it is.
You got a great game going.
You see Joust down there, his little bird flapping in the Twitch chat.
I love that dude so much. I love
the old the old arcade Joust icon there.
Yeah, you got it. The Major calls it Major Static, who is Airwolf a game. He calls it the penis ostrich. Yes,
objectively huge.
Yeah, I like it. I thought So my friend Wickstrom, who passed away in 2020, he did all kinds of 8-bit art. He was amazing, and he could probably do that in like 15 minutes, and it took me like 3 hours to I don't have like a pixel program, so I had to like draw each individual box, But it was fun.
I do. I do. You know I do. But the thing is like big shout out to Joust, bro. Like we're a team, and I guess the biggest thing with MetalStorm, not only being free to play, it's cross-platform, PC, Android, just like Apple, just like he said. But the greatest thing is, you're gonna find a community just like this. So, especially if you're a creator, you guys should come check out MetalStorm, please.
Yeah, definitely.
It's so good.
And we have an entire network of creators that we've been building since we started over here at the Scuba Squad. Like my buddy Scuba Steve, like he and we've always tried to build better communities around whatever game we're playing, and we landed at MetalStorm. I actually took like a 4-year break from streaming because
I was curious about that.
It was too stressful. Trying to raise a family and put as much time as I like to put into content, but now my kids are teenagers, so I've come back. I was struggling with some imposter syndrome. I think like why do I deserve any kind of accolades or appreciation? I'm just doing the things that I like,
What are you doing?
And that I struggle with that. Legs, have you ever done anything like this before as far as the creation side?
So yeah, well, I was telling you last night, my good friend Chris Line was in this movie you might have heard of called School of Rock, right? But before he was in the School of Rock, he had his own television show, and I had my own computer building business. So I did like commercials for his television show, and I learned a lot about content creation and editing and production of television and things. So yeah, that's pretty much where I come from. I had a long illustrious.
I wish I could buy your services, but honestly, we can pay you and make chickens once we blow up. Ooh. I mean, here's the deal.
Trash panda. I could get a trash panda. That's free, right? You just got a hunter and a guy who likes raccoons out of dumpsters. So you guys should be able to deliver on the trash panda front, right?
Well, why do you think I'm fat?
Absolutely.
Once ate a raccoon, and then I had to taste it.
I'll bring you a coon dog. You can catch your own.
I already have a dog. I have a boxador. He's a good boy, but he's not much.
Well, here's the deal. Legs' beard is long enough to sustain him for at least a couple months.
You just shake the crumbs out and then catch it.
Yeah,
I'm sure I could find something in there if I look hard enough.
Yeah,
it's like a bear. When it's hibernating, it gets skinnier. Legs' beard just gets shorter when he taps into its reserve of fuel for his body. It just shrinks some.
That's what she said.
Beard crumbs. They're gonna start calling you beard crumbs. Hey, I did see Chainsaw Chainsaw is in chat also. Hello, Chainsaw. Wax, welcome. Night.
Oh, hey.
Rusty,
Well, if you
hello.
guys have any questions for any of us, shoot them.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I did
Let's have
see
some
one
fun,
there
man.
earlier. I think was
Here,
directed
I
at
got
Kegs.
one.
Someone asked if the dog was driving.
Oh, yeah,
It's
night.
the dog driving. Yes.
She could be. She's smart enough. Objectively, she's probably smarter than I am.
Wax is warrior, he said in chat.
I am currently safely in park. I pulled over for a minute so I could divide my full attention onto this, except for when she's being needy.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for IRL safety. I'm gonna have to let my dog out of the bedroom real quick. I'll be right back.
Roger.
She's screaming. She's screaming like.
So
twice,
Kegs, you got the
I'm
helm.
sorry.
You gotta run it here, buddy. While you're.
Yeah, you know who she is. I'll show people who she is.
She's objectively if Cool were to sneeze, the breeze would send that dog flying.
Yeah.
She's just a little thing. But no. Speaking of Chainsaw, I don't know how many times I got to shoot that guy down, but he just keeps coming back.
Yeah, that's the thing about games that have respawn mechanic, though. Like, it'd be nice if elimination was in with the other two game modes. What do you guys think?
I actually think that'd be really entertaining. Speaking of
I
other
think that's
game
a great
modes, though, Z, you just jogged my memory. And Cool, you can attest to this one. Have you guys tried the VIP deathmatch yet?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I love the escorts kind of thing. Like, yeah.
Good girl, go over there.
So
Go
that's
ball.
like
Good girl.
we have. So what are we up to? 5 game modes,
Stay.
right? Because there's TDM, there's Air Sup, there's VIP, there's what am I missing?
Elimination.
Elimination. Is there 4 or 5?
I think that's just 4 there.
Yeah.
4.
So.
But no, elimination in general is a great thing, I think. Especially team, or you can literally reconstruct, a tier system of, the top teams just by elimination. It depends.
Oh, speaking
The
of top
world-
teams, I see if you see the Dragon Wolves logo over there, that's Legatus. He doesn't like to be, or Legatus as we say in the Star Citizen community. Like Scuba Steve has. So let me tell you guys about. So, do you remember when they were asking for suggestions for Stormbreak's name, and I said the Isle de Legatus. Like, so Joust thought I was referring to Legatus, right? But in Star Citizen, if you spend like $30,000 on the game, I forget how much exactly it is. Major probably could tell me. Then you become a Legatus member, and they give you like all sorts of accolades and things. So it's funny that Legatus and Legatus are so closely in tune with like MetalStorm and Star Citizen, but. Yeah, Scuba Steve has there he is right there. See, he's just like Zman. Yeah, Scuba Steve's in chat. He's in Twitch chat.
you got to give him, hey, everybody at Kegs, left-handed salute or whatever. But like that dude is amazing. It's good to meet you, Steve. Sort of, but I'm a fan.
Yeah, me
Thanks,
too.
Z, for
Steve
turning
is
it on.
Steve has
Somebody
been.
explain to me who that is, so I know why we're
I will absolutely
taking a moment of
explain.
silence.
I will absolutely
great.
explain who Scuba Steve is, because he's been
Thank you.
my longtime friend for at least 10 years. We met around the Star Citizen community. He and I started streaming right around the same time, and we would go. We were mods too. Like, we moderated around Twitch for a long time, and so we'd work together. But we became like real good friends, and we were like, we should help these smaller streamer guys build themselves up, so that like we've always said a rising tide lifts all ships, and Scuba Steve's under the tide because he's a scuba guy. Anyway, and yeah, he runs the Scuba Squad Zulu Discord server, and he knows more about the tech side of things than I could ever imagine. Like, college educated, this what he does. That's what he does for a living. So
basically, he's the breeze, or my breeze, to your Twitch.
Yes and no. Yes and no.
I would almost say so. I say
yeah,
I'm the
opportunity's different thing. So,
I'm the young, good-looking Robin to his Batman. I would say.
no. I think that's fair too. Like seriously, like you got.
Reed, I think he just called you ugly, buddy.
Oh
No.
I don't think so. I think he called you ugly. But it's all good. It's all good.
Which one of us is actually Batman here, tech guy?
Don't make me put my hair in a ponytail and then flex. Don't make me do it.
My shirt comes off too, son.
I'm just saying, like steroids, right?
All right.
Batman knows.
Fuck it.
Let's see your logs. Let's see them. Let's see this man macho. Let's see this man meat. Come on. Yeah, take the hat off. Take the suit off.
I'm not actually taking my shirt off. I'm kidding.
I love you, bro.
So
no one needs to see. No one needs to see the lower half of this dad bod.
for your fans.
It's getting crazy now. We're gonna turn this into a hot tub stream pretty soon. These kegs have been taking
if I have a hot tub, I have a full tank of diesel. I can make it there on one tank.
Yeah.
No, I'm starting to get these Diddy vibes where it's like a freak off. Like I feel it now. I understand his temptation. Let's start the hot tub. Is what I'm saying.
Yeah. Oh, so Major, who's my second mod, like Steve, and then Major, like the two guys, awesome. He said you never see Shanky and Batman in the same room at the same time. So Shanky, another Marine, awesome guy. I've known him for years, and he's my moderator. Yeah, if you guys haven't met Shanky, he actually just on the 3rd had knee surgery, so he's kind of in and out. Like he'll hop in Discord and drop some messages, but as far as I know, from what he's been telling me, everything went well and he's recovering. So hoorah! Yeah, yes sir, Rain.
Shank, big deal, dude. Like for real. Thank you for your service.
Real quick, can I? Oh, yep. No, absolutely, all that. Did not mean to interrupt you there. Sorry about that. Yes, thank you for your service. Hopes for a speedy recovery. Think I'm experiencing a touch of lag on my side because I didn't know you were talking. My bad.
It's all good.
Real quick though, what did you say it was? Shanky or Shanky?
His name is Renegade Shank, but we call him Shanky.
Okay, never.
Yeah, like Shank,
okay,
like
well,
in a prison.
The reason I asked it doesn't really matter, but you know.
Yeah, he's thinking about that bush hooker. I don't want to get into that.
No, we don't need to get into that. And no, that was not what I was thinking of. Actually, I was nerding out for a second, but never mind.
Yeah.
Well, wait. You might be right about the nerd thing. Go for it.
Well, probably.
Hey, let me just ask real quick, Joust, if you're still in chat, do you want me to run a giveaway? Because I could give these guys some MetalStorm gold while we're doing this.
Please, Joust.
But yeah, Heart
just
Shanky.
Make it rain for all the fucking listeners.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
I mean, I could run it anyway.
If Joust okays it, I will go shirtless on camera for everyone.
No.
I think he just ruined that, Craig.
Oh, there goes that.
Everyone.
There goes
libido straight went burn.
Like everything was on the rise, and then the fucking graph turned into a circle. It was a bad day.
So Steve said, since you just met him, you really don't want him to ban you by taking your shirt off.
Oh, there's rules. There's rules. You're not special, Case. You're not special.
I bend rules. That's okay.
You're not special.
Somebody send Joust a.
What'd you say?
Someone send Shout a DM. Gold. Well, he just said gold in chat, so I guess that means go for it. All right, guys. Well, let's do this then. I'll start up a raffle here in Twitch chat. If you're in Twitch chat, sorry if you're watching the replay on Cool-Kegs podcast YouTube channel.
Should have been here. We told you.
You should have been in Twitch chat.
Yep. Z told you. I told you. Cage told you. Legs told you. We all knew about it.
Give me a second.
I'm just saying, free gold right now. And right now, look at Z-Man. He's sitting here hunting for gifts. Thank you, Joust, by the way. Thank you, Starform. Thank you all. Like, I hope this is actually driving some kind of conversation. Let me look at the chat while you're doing that.
So there goes exclamation point.
Anything.
Yeah, well, you need two phones, Kegs. That's what it is.
Well, mine usually, I don't know what's going on. I'm locked into some weird screen. I can't see crap. I'm just kind of running off of guesswork here.
Well, there's a hashtag free the A6. Has it been nerfed or something? Is that what's going on?
They nerfed the A6? Not that I know.
I don't know.
No, I
It
think
just stayed free.
just said free A6, and people hooked onto that one.
Oh, okay. So, guys, live in Twitch chat right now, 80 gold raffle, ! Give gold in chat. We do this typically Wednesday through Friday when I stream. A lot of times if I'm working night shifts, I won't be streaming. But that's usually my schedule. Since that hasn't been asked yet, I'm going to answer regardless. Cool. So, Monday through Friday, 9:30 p.m. Eastern Time. I think that's +4 UTC for everybody else.
He's U.S. Eastern Time.
Eastern Time, yeah.
Here's the thing. It was coming twice, but, you know, you beat me to it. And you'll still get it twice because I love you. And you're... Yeah. I'm so thankful, bro, just to meet you. I don't care about, you know, Twitch and...
Hey, here's a good one, Cool. What's that in Zulu time?
That's what +4 UTC. So add 4 to 737. But hey, no matter where I am, it is always Zulu time.
That's right. That's where I was going with
wherever Z-Man is. But, you know, hey, you're in Kansas City. You like barbecue, Z, right?
I do.
And you sent me a DM, and why?
My wife actually goes out to Kansas City for a conference twice a year. And she found a restaurant out there that has the Z-Man sandwich. And I guess it's pretty big deal out there.
It is a big deal after I looked into it, but not where I'm at. And he's like, hey, you're from KC. You know barbecue. Why haven't you told me about this? And I'm like, oh, bro, I don't know. Because Spring Hill's like right next to me, and they did a documentary. I had no idea they made a Z-Man barbecue sandwich. Now I want to try it because of this Z-Man. And here's the thing. I might show up in a video just having a Z-Man sandwich and say,
glorious.
Hey, Z-Man, I love you. Well, it's not very far from me, so
just be like, serious. Hey, Z-Man, you're the best.
Hey,
I want to eat you.
Z-Man. I want your meat all in my mouth. I want your meat all in my mouth.
To give everyone who starts a new account a free F5.
Scuba Steve.
For anyone who doesn't know, that's the starter plane in the game.
Yeah,
so you make a new account, you'll get that.
Earlier in chat, I was talking to somebody about
the guy's epic, man.
I wonder who that was.
The guy is epic. Ban Scuba Steve. Oh, you can't ban him. He's not.
you could totally tell. Like, I don't know if it was Steve necessarily for sure, but pretty sure. Like, you seem like you know what you're doing, kind of thing. So
yeah, we've been doing this a long time. In 2017, Steve and I started streaming in 2014, but I think I didn't meet Steve until 2015, maybe, probably.
But you got videos.
Oh
yeah, when you were, dude, you were so. And here's the thing, like your comeback, right? This whole tour.
Yeah.
This is like harder, probably in a way.
It's not harder. Like so I was telling you last night. A lot of the followers that I have come over from the previous game that I really started streaming for, and I felt kind of like I was going to step on toes by playing a different game. And then my mods are awesome, dude. I'll tell you right now, they're my support system. They're like, they talk me down. So Major and Shanky and Steve, and to be a part of the mod squad here at the Zulu group and in the Scuba squad, it's a big deal for me because like that means like we connect somehow, and they're like, you could like as many games as you want, you could stream as many games as you want. I'm like, yeah, you're right. Like if people get mad, the worst that's gonna happen, they'll unfollow you on Twitch, and then okay. So it's crazy.
It's kind of weird. Like, I don't know, Legs, Cakes, you can jump in before I do, but I've told you so many times, like YouTube and whatever it is that we were doing that fell into, and Twitch are like different planets. Seriously. Not just the way that like the algorithm works, but really the talent, the skill set. Because you do this stuff live usually while gaming and whatever. I don't have that capability. What I do have a capability of is asking you one more thing. It is
pause while he gathers his thoughts.
Well, I was,
Please
just making
hold.
sure, I was just making sure chat didn't have a question, but my question is,
So they're like, my brain is buffering.
well,
That's
I
what
guess
it
my
looked
question is, so my question is, after LASIK, what's your vision now?
2015.
Go
Yeah.
figure.
Yeah, 2009 I had LASIK, and about the next day after I woke up with 2015 vision. Yeah, it's a really miracle surgery, and it's a shame that a lot of insurance companies consider it cosmetic, because it's a life-changing surgery. It really is. It's not just because I didn't want to wear glasses anymore. Glasses held me down for everything, like not just being a pilot, but when I got on the fire department, you know, we work night shift. So if you want to take your glasses off and rest your eyes, you know, a lot of times you'd wake up in the middle of the night and go reach for your glasses. I've knocked my glasses across the floor and had to like hunt them. And like, what if that puts lives at risk? You know what I mean? Because that slows my response time as a fireman. So it was, like I said, it's a life-changing, absolutely life-changing surgery.
I'll tell you what, brother, man. I am so glad that like people like you exist.
I'm
just
glad
in general.
all of you
I'm glad
guys
the military.
exist. I'm glad like this community exists. Like the mods like every single day were bugging me over the 4 years to come back and stream, and it really took MetalStorm to bring me back. It really did. It's not because I don't like Star Citizen anymore. I do. I love it. I'm always going to be a backer. I'll go back and play it. It's like Steve's main game still, and I'll always be there for my buddies. But it's just something different. You know, it's like another community, and a lot of these guys never even heard of Twitch. I came here and they're like streaming on Discord, and I'm like, why don't you guys stream on Twitch? Like, then more people will learn about MetalStorm. You know?
Yeah.
And I'd never heard of it.
Yeah.
I mean,
Of
I've
course,
heard of it,
Z, I
and
don't know if you know, but when I first got introduced to Discord via the prior mobile game that actually fired up the
the
Cool-Kegs
Warriors
podcast.
Yeah.
Yep. When I first got invited to Discord, I thought it was a scam, and like I refused for the longest time. To like, dude, it's just a chat room, and I'm sitting there going, really? Is that all it is? I'm like, this isn't like a scam to steal my money or some shit. And they're like, no, that's the game. This is just so we can bitch about it.
Well, and the thing is,
I'm like, okay, I could do that.
dude, our whole last year and a half is documented online. But yeah, we're just two guys, like not even gamers, just casual.
Chainsaw said, "Don't say that word."
Yeah,
What
you
game?
can't say.
The one you can talk about Sky
say-
Walker, but not Sky another W word.
Oh Jesus, this isn't Lord Voldemort's name. It'll be fine.
I will say we skywalking on them haters. Swish.
I thought he was talking about fart quad. Like, I don't want anyone to say that word because that guy stinks.
Hey, Chain.
Smells like farts.
Seriously, a major honor for you to be like for you to come and thank you. So I just everybody please really look into these guys. Scuba Steve, look into Star Citizen, bro. Like, there's no reason why we shouldn't call that out. Call of Duty Mobile, all these cross-platform games. I'm sorry.
I gotta hold on. I gotta
I'm
correct
not
you.
paid by
Hold on.
money.
I gotta correct you. It's Major would be upset if I didn't say it. It's Scubastavex, not Scuba Steve.
Scubastavex.
Yeah, Scubastavex.
Alright. You look at this, Scuba. Yeah.
Zavodka, yeah.
That kind of shit. Yeah. All the good shit,
He's like, haha, no. He doesn't want that getting around. Everybody's gonna call you that from now on, Steve.
Scubastavex.
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 Do it. Hashtag. Like, for sure, dude. Like, because Scuba Steve is like one of the most entertaining people I've ever seen too on cam.
Yeah, he's awesome, dude. He really is.
Is.
He has a lot of fun.
He's a cool dude.
We all have
Yep.
fun. I mean, we all have fun. Steve and I really cut our teeth on Twitch together. He was there for me every day. I used to stream in the afternoon, and he would take his lunch break and be there. It was awesome. So yeah, we had fun. We've always had fun. But there's a bunch of streamers in chat that Chainsaw. If we could get a shout out for Chainsaw, he had
shout out.
If you guys would follow him, he's big in the MetalStorm family. Zulu Devil Wolf, Zoo Devil Wolf Lou. I know like Twitch has like a cooldown, but like you mods, you could figure it out. Put shout outs for Devil and for Chainsaw and do we have any other
gaming community hashtag LAA gaming community?
Well, that's so Chainsaw is just Chainsaw, but the LAA gaming community, that's Catfish Billy, like he mainly runs that one. So we could add that one too.
Yep, I spoke out
his commander, so it all works. It all works.
Yeah.
What will it do, Kegs?
Huh?
What will it do?
What will what do?
Well, everything.
I said it would buff.
It'll buff.
It'll buff
real
out.
nice. Just need some turtle wax, and it'll buff real nice.
Yeah.
No such thing as not enough turtle wax.
Even
real quick, I did just get a text message from a buddy of mine.
Mm-hmm.
Zulu, I know you're a firefighter. I'm on search and rescue. I got another buddy that's a firefighter.
My buddy Mike is in Twitch chat too. He's a fireman too. I'm not gonna say his name on stream, but it starts with MIK.
That's all good. I did just find out though that one of our local firefighters was injured in a structure fire. So
send prayers out to him as well. Yeah. Any of you who
absolutely.
pray?
Yeah. Yeah. Hopefully that all works out.
Yeah.
Yeah, and a big shout out to all of our law enforcement and first responders around the nation. It's not an easy job. Those of us that have done it, and those that wish to, definitely do some meditation. Do some to mental fortitude will get you farther and all that than anything else will. So that's all I got to say on that one.
It's a tough job. It really is. It is a tough job. It's not for everybody. That's for sure.
No, I did 3 years, and then I said, you know what? I can see myself heading down a road mentally that I don't really think I need to, and I went back to heavy equipment. So
and that's the hardest part. People always see the job and they think the physical part, but the mental part really is what gets to you, especially after so long doing it. Hats off to the first responders for sure, says Rain Cloud. Thank you, Rain. Appreciate it, sir.
Take it off.
Sorry for that one. Take a turn, boys. I just I wasn't expecting to see that when I checked my smartwatch.
Yeah. Hey, did you guys see my vegan video?
Really, Legs, do you have anything new going on in your life right now?
Like Legs?
For real? Not particularly. You caught me.
Let me bring up something that
listening to you guys there.
You'll be able to
actually, there's we're doing a little bit of a inter squad tournament that there's been some interest in, so we're just getting a couple of teams of DRWs together, flying some 2v2s in a little inner bragging regs competition kind of thing.
Well, that's news to me, buddy. Hi there, pal.
I'm gonna assume that you're at the top of the ladder there, Legs.
It's just for fun, a DRW only, keep the competition lively and keep people entertained, right?
What he's not saying is that as the commander, he'll always win.
I do want to touch on one thing, and it's gonna seem kind of neutral, maybe negative to some people. But...
Hold on. First, I got to say this. Scuba Steve says Legatus needs to come to Star Citizen because Chris Roberts has expressed interest.
Ooh. You know what? I've actually been into space games that I've heard about Star Citizen before this, so it has been something I looked into. I don't have a good working computer, so it's not really in the cards right now.
Oh, that's always. But Stokes from Kerr, he actually is in Star Citizen as well. He's
dude. Shout out Kerr, dude. Shout out Kerr in general.
Yeah, definitely.
Shout out.
So listen, there are so many awesome squads around MetalStorm. It's hard for me to keep up. So if I ever miss anybody, just believe it's because my brain is not focused enough on all of the everything. I run a stream. I try and keep it, moving and looking good and everything. So if LAA, Kerr, Dragon Wolves, Zulu Group. Go ahead. Those are like the main.
Hold on, 1 second. You kind of got a burn right now.
No.
He says. So Rusty says EVE Online is much better for 30-plus-year-old gamers.
Oh, I have
10
played that
10
one
plus
back in the
year
day.
10-plus-year-old. Yeah, EVE Online is fun
Well,
also. Medieval Aces.
I don't know.
Rain Cloud is in Medieval Aces, and I always, every time I see him, I said, "Don't make me get medieval on your ace." So I like that one too.
Just to be clear, the podcast was never about a single game. It was about the experiences of people behind the avatars of any game. I just want to make that clear. We don't work for MetalStorm. We don't work for Skywarriors. We don't work for anybody. We just have a good time.
I'm not a dev.
I think that there's not a single thing that I want to change about our format other than maybe the production value. I've spoke with Z because he's taken me through that. And the thing is like, I shaved to come on with you, bud.
I shaved too, but I'm not showing you. You got to go. You had to be a tier 5 only Zulu fans subscriber to see.
Well, the deal is there's no. Let me. I want to be clear for your Twitch, your followers. There was nothing for you to gain by doing this other than just friendship, and I love that. And I'll always
That's
be
something.
indebted to you.
Like I said, I give back to the community in any way that I can, and this is my skill set and like what I enjoy doing. So I love talking to people. I love meeting new people. I'm really not into this for the money. Like people say, like people see me and they're like, "Oh, it's just another streamer trying to get likes and follows," and like none of that's important to me.
Dude, I was guilty. I shortchanged you, bro. Like I'll say that live. I shortchanged you because ego. I think my ego got out of control.
Yeah, Major pays me. He said, "We pay Z-Man to be his. We pay Z-Man to be his friends." That's it. Yeah,
100%. It's $20. It's $20 a week, $100 a month.
Yes.
And
subscribe to OnlyZuluFans.com, which is the actual thing. Go check it out. Check out OnlyZuluFans.com.
Is it really?
Yes.
Okay, I'm on the way right now.
You're gonna be disappointed.
Hold on. I'm taking my shorts off.
Where the hot tub scenes are from?
That's it, man. We got all the nudes. You subscribe to Only Zulu Fans, you get a free coffee mug and an HD DVD and Betamax of all the nudes.
I have no idea what a Betamax is, but I'll take the coffee cup.
Well, I'm gonna say I'll take the nude, so maybe we can split.
We'll split the difference. I'll take your coffee cup. I'll send you my copy of the nudes.
No, it's a picture of a coffee cup, sir.
Oh, what the hell?
So let me ask you this.
Shout
I know
out
you're
to
married.
Stephen
This dude has, a family. He's married. He has
I will
kids.
send you to Jesus.
Let me ask you something, Z.
What's up?
Do you know what the term silver fox is?
I do.
If I asked you to take off your hat because it's a good thing, it doesn't matter if your hair's messy.
Yeah, I'll take it off. You want me to take it off?
I think that the women would.
All right, hold on. Okay, it's off.
I'm gonna go P Diddy on
It's
you.
off.
I want to party.
Apologies for the technical malfunctions.
There, how's that? What do you think?
Dude, in all seriousness.
Sometimes you just gotta tell Breezy no.
No, I did. Honestly, I took my hat off.
Here's the thing. I love his hat. I love the logo. But like the silver, like that's the hair I want. What you have.
I don't know what you talk about, man. This hat is sewn to my scalp, and it doesn't come off when the camera is on. It's like permanently affixed.
I should have brought the hat I wear at home instead of wearing my work hat. Because I got a sexy leather cowboy hat I wear everywhere else.
Yeah. I like cowboy hats.
Unbound, which is hey. Speaking of, do you know Lord Farquaad?
Yeah.
MetalStorm. Have you run into him?
Yeah, he's that smelly guy. Yeah, he's that smelly guy.
Yeah, the smelly guy. Like he tried to impersonate you. Do you believe that? Like what's that about?
He was first, like invading my. So Knight is in chat. She saw that video that Farquaad did, and she's like, "How did he get in there?" I'm like, "I don't know. My security team's slacking apparently." But then there's. Did you guys see Commander Z Girl on YouTube?
I did. You showed me Z Girl. Show me Zeno.
I don't know. You guys like to troll me. That's fun. Like I don't mind. Like that's a good time. I don't.
don't like to
Although
troll you.
I did scare the crap out of Fartquad because he asked me if I saw his video, and I said yes. The legal team has been contacted, and then
Yes, yes. I love it so much. And I guarantee you the dude laughs. So if anybody doesn't know about Farquad, like you want, can we shout out Unbound for the moment?
yeah. If with the cooldown, so Twitch only lets you do it every couple minutes. But what
Well,
do you say?
I'm
Head,
just saying in
head,
general,
head.
not your mods, just the interview, because
Oh,
the
yeah,
Unbound tournament's actually wrapped up today with the nuke the pandemic. Basically, like there's gonna be some awesome footage, but
Nuke out.
Unbound
Icebound?
tournaments was it was run by Farquad, and
Dude, that guy, I swear to God, is a walking meme.
oh
He is, yeah.
Yeah,
I think he wants to be
100%.
though. So when I first like went to the creators section of the MetalStorm Discord, his video with these like dudes talking with their big mouths and stuff was the first thing I saw, like talking about Fart Squad, and I'm like,
that's right. That's right.
I'm like, what the heck is this guy's deal? What's going on here? So, but it's been
Dude,
good.
okay.
It's been good to get to know Lord Farquaad, and like I'm all about razzing people and getting razzed. Like I have a good sense of humor. I think everybody who comes here and sticks around, and like you're not being paid to stay here. So if you're here and you better be willing to take some razzing, because I could give it, I could take it. Like let's do it. It's all in good fun, you know.
Yep, 100%, dude.
Superman is
here's the
jealous
nice
of how
thing,
thick this skin is.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the thing is, he's the nicest guy in the world, and you know, the same thing that Case. Look, let me ask you one more question, since does the chat have a question maybe before I ask a question?
Oh, he could really take it. Yeah, Mikey. So that's my friend Mikey. That works with me.
What's up, Mikey? Left hand salute, just in case. But yeah,
No, he's a civvy too. He didn't.
okay, yeah, dude. And that's the thing, man. You know, I've talked about that. The guilt that I hold, because I could have went National Guard, stuff like that, after I blew out my knee, right?
Yeah.
I always wanted to serve in some capacity. So the thing is I'll always be a civilian, a civvy, and that is a good thing and bad thing, I think, at the same time. Like, I think that I should have still went, but my dad tells me that he's glad I didn't. So
No
whatever that
regrets, right?
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. I mean, my regrets are basically not serving to my potential. Same thing you're on my butt about right now.
Yeah. I think, what do we say? Shit or get off the pot, buddy.
Shit or get off the pot. And Case and I have had the
Because
same
I hope that not to take away from your conversation here, but I realize your face when you're reading something. If we could pause it on that face, it'd make the greatest like buffering screen face in the history of mankind. Can we meme that somehow?
He can just do it live. He can just do it live. Look, he's doing it right now.
That's any good at production shit or whatever. Fucking someone make me a meme of Breezy.
Bro, so what's great about
with his
Twitch?
mouth partly open, is fucking.
What's great about Twitch is all of this is somebody clip it, right? They can clip it right now, and they could save the video. That's it.
Yeah,
So
I'm trying to hold it.
How to do that.
I'm trying to hold it, boys.
Yeah, I don't think you have to. I don't think
like
you
this?
have to. I think they can go back and get the good ones. It's all right.
They will.
It's
They
happened
will.
twice now, and I wouldn't have said anything. But it's the greatest fucking like. Someone needs to meme this shit, and we need to fucking
It
make
needs to
that
be.
shit go viral because that shit's hilarious.
We need to go back in the VOD to the point where Cool was trying to say, and then just like stop the video, zoom in on his face, and play. And then we get
Like,
sued by
someone
Jeopardy
said-
for DMCA, but
let me tell you how special this dude is. Like seriously. And Kegs, you know this. Like, I can be annoying by just droning on. And Z is well aware of it. It's the same thing, but he still had us on. And the reason is that sometimes we hit funny. I think that's the reason. You know,
Did he just call himself annoying?
probably.
Did you just
100%.
Yeah.
100%. I know I'm annoying.
Did you just like have an out of body experience and be like, that guy's annoying, speaking about yourself? That's not even referring to yourself in the first person. That's like the nth parallel universe right there. What the fuck's going on here?
I mean, this is just a version of infinite possibilities, bro. That's how I feel.
So Scuba's
Where's the-
asking more trolly questions in the chat. If you guys want.
Send it.
So if you
Full send,
if you
what do
don't
we
know,
got?
if you guys don't know, all over the deck of an aircraft carrier, there's these things called pad eyes that you use to attach chains to airplanes to secure them to the deck.
Okay.
We have a long-standing joke about them because they came out on a spaceship, and I was really impressed by the art of the spaceship. And I said it's so detailed that it even has pad eyes on it. And Steve, ever since then, has called pad eyes drains, and now he's got Major convinced that they're actually drains. So we have an emote here on the Zulu group that's
all I'm seeing in the chat is lies. That's what I'm seeing.
Right, because they try and troll everybody into thinking that pad eyes are drains, but they're right there. It says it. We have an emote that shows a picture of a pad eye and says they are not drains. And
Look! It's not. Look! The bed of my truck doesn't have luggage hooks. It has basically machine guns, made out of kittens. So yeah, I believe you. I believe y'all. You know, they're drains.
What are the functionalities of pad eyes again? So if you're on the Scuba Squad, we actually have an entire channel dedicated to what is it called now? Only Pad Eye fans. Like, Steve is like, he takes this OnlyFans thing to heart. Yeah, onlypadeyefans.com in the Scuba Squad, but we discussed the functionality of drains and pad
And
eyes.
Scuba's like, next question. Steve said next question. All right,
You don't have to be lonely at farmersonly.com. Anyway.
Padeyesonly.com. But I have a question for Mr. Steve. Like the fact that you're here, first of all, big honor again. But let me ask you, how long do you take to really groom that beard? Because I'm trying. I shave it all off now, but
Who, Steve? Steve doesn't have.
Steve,
He never has a beard.
no,
No.
who?
I think you're thinking of Gunny, dude.
Nah. No, I was thinking of Captain Richard. That's who I was
Oh,
thinking of.
Captain
My bad,
Richard.
Steve.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was thinking of Captain Richard. My bad, Steve. I'm sorry.
We didn't even mention Captain Richard. Captain Richard.
Sergeant Captain Rick.
Yeah, no. Mention Captain Richard, man.
Yeah,
Just in
Captain
case.
Richard. So I met him. I met him very early on. He probably had like 100 or 200 followers when I first met Captain Richard, and I knew, like, just meeting the guy, that he was going to do big things. And he's gone on. He's at like 52,000 followers on Twitch, and he's partnered, and he tours all over. He's got endorsements, and he's a big deal. So every once in a while, he'll throw me a raid in Twitch, and we'll end up having like 200 viewers. It's crazy. But
Well, hashtag that or whatever you got to do on your side. But like seriously, Captain Richard is a big part of your upbringing too. As
yeah,
well,
he's
right?
an awesome guy. He really is. I just hung out with him at Ford's Garage in Florida back in February. It was a good time. I
Well,
gave him a
weren't
hat.
you
I
at
gave him
the
a hat. I
Wolverine?
gave him a mug.
What I said was we had a sergeant on night shift at the prison I worked at, who was, he was Sergeant Rick, but he was a captain in the, I forget what branch now. He was the Army? Question
Army,
mark?
Air Force, Navy. Probably not Navy.
I think it was Army. Pretty sure it was Army. But yeah, we always called him Sergeant Captain Rick whenever he walked through the door.
Oh yeah.
We'd fuck with him a bit. He was a real chill dude too, though.
Yeah.
Well, dude.
So
in
you
all
said it. You
seriousness-
said it, and it jogged a memory.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah. True story says Major X. Yeah,
Mean
bro.
face.
Like, how much gold do you have to get? Are you done with gold?
We could do it whenever we want. We could close. Guys,
Whenever
if
you
you
want.
want.
go ahead.
If you want to, if we've been streaming for an hour and 4 minutes, yeah. So if you want to wrap it up, we could do that.
I mean,
Anyone else got any more questions for any of us? MetalStorm related, life related, whatever you got before we shut her down.
Cool
Yeah,
Kegs
100%
legs. Oh,
over it.
they want to see Legatus's legs, since he's
Do it.
the legs of.
Can you do it? Can you do it?
No,
I'm not even on video, man.
No, that's.
I know, but it's for the cop, bro.
Give Silver.
All right.
Non-player Charlie wants to
Show
know when
the
the stream
fur.
starts.
Show the fur.
No, don't. If you turn it on, it'll probably screw everything up. So. Oh, he just did. See now.
The truth is, like, look, guys. The truth is, Legs has none.
We're all fuzzy.
He's a double amputee, and that's a touchy subject. That's a joke. Sorry. I'm sorry. That was
See,
a
now
joke.
you're lucky that Major's
That
not
might
in
upset
here.
some people, but no, yeah, I do have both of my legs.
Legs has legs.
Why are we here? Says Scuba Steve. Why are we here?
Well, that's a deep question.
No, I think it's a
Think
perfect
about it.
question. Take
Well, that's a deep question.
really deep, like
Think about
scuba
it.
deep.
No,
Like,
think
like,
about it.
dude.
Well,
Couple tanks, rebreather.
it's a deep subject. Well, it's a deep well.
Well,
Come on.
Well,
whale.
Come on, guys.
Wow.
Hold on, 1 second.
Flash.
Hey, Z. Legatus,
Hey,
go
Gunny,
for it.
what's happening? Yes, sir.
If we're wrapping up, do it, Legs.
oh,
With that being said,
yeah.
Oh wait.
well,
Before you do,
wait,
before you
wait.
close out, we got to do the raffle.
okay.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I know you guys are new to this. It's all good. Let me
You
let me
should pick a
close
number
the raffle.
between 1 and 10 and DM it to me. That's what you should do.
45. Oh wait, 4 and 5. Oh.
Like 9?
Yeah,
All right,
maybe.
do the raffle, bud. This is your stream. Do the raffle. We'll shut up.
No,
Fine.
it's all good. So, guys, I'm going to close the raffle. You have about 10 seconds to put in. Usually, Major will count down from 10, and then I'm going to hit close. If you haven't gotten in, this is your last 10 seconds to go. ! Give gold in chat. And make sure that you follow the stream. Hello, XSNSTRX. XSNSTR.
Yeah, that guy.
Yeah,
you found the
welcome.
right stream.
Yeah.
You're having fun. Come have some fun with us over and over again. Subscribe to Zulu Group. Subscribe to Z-Man. Subscribe to us. With that being said,
All right, let's
cool.
close the raffle. No. Calm down, man.
Oh,
You
no,
wanna-
I don't know.
no, that was my bad, Legs. I'm sorry.
No, it's all right. Hang on. So,
He's
gotta
queuing me up.
I'll let you know. I'll let you know. All right, we got 12 users in the raffle. We're gonna close it now and draw, and the winner is it's Devil Wolf. So you know what to do. You got 80 gold in so that's pretty awesome. We were having some conversations earlier today, Devil. So that's good.
Devils are good. Yeah.
And that's gonna wrap up the stream. So if you guys want to take away, go ahead.
Well,
All
I was
right,
just gonna say
well,
Legatus.
he's cool.
He's Kegs.
Legs. And we're to fog out.
All right, guys, take care. See you next time.